Welcome to this video presentation here at Wimbledon Carriage Company, and here we have the BMW 530i Sport Touring on a 19 plate. So I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some of the controls on the inside of it. From the outside though, you can see it's a 5-door estate vehicle with alloy wheels and tinted windows. We're going to start off inside the boot area first of all. The tailgate on this car will open electronically. You can do that from the key or from the tailgate itself. As we approach the back of the car, you'll also see we have reversing sensors and loads of boot space, as you can see. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back around to the front of the car, and then as I mentioned, we'll hop in and run through some of the controls on the inside. But now that we've done a full circle of it, you can see firstly the alloy wheels are all in pristine condition, as is the bodywork the whole way around the car. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that right now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. So over on the far left-hand side, first of all, we have the fuel gauge, then the speedometer, the rev counter, and coolant temperature gauge. In the centre at the bottom, you can see the total miles for this car. They're 43,306. You can change information displayed in that section for various bits of different trip computer and fuel economy info, all by pressing the button on the end of the left-hand stalk. If we back out to the steering wheel next, firstly, just behind the steering wheel, we have the minus and plus paddles so that you can change up and down a gear manually with this automatic gearbox. In the centre, we have cruise control, speed limiter, and over on the right-hand side, the phone and stereo controls. We've also got, just here, the voice activation as well for the car. In the centre, you can then see the main touch screen. So up on here, various different things, all very clearly labelled. For example, you can pair your phone just there. You can access your radio and media. You can use the touch screen, which you just saw me do, or you can move around using the iDrive system, which is essentially this dial. The collection of buttons that surround it will take you into certain menus, of course, but the dial can do almost everything. So for example, with regards to the radio, we got DAB, FM and AM radio. We can go back to the main menu, we can pair our phone, we can access the satellite navigation for the car. Really nice clear colour display. This is BMW's professional nav, so the extra wide screen, as I say, incredibly easy to use and really clear, as you can see as well. Also under that radio media heading, if you want to listen to your own music, you can do so via the CD player, Bluetooth audio, and USB input as well. And at the end of this section, various different settings for things like your fuel economy, for example, notifications. You can go into My Vehicle and access all manner of different bits of information. So vehicle status, you can see your tyre pressures just here. You'll be able to check your service requirements and service history, so you can see that everything is okay. You can go to service history and it will show you the services that have been done by BMW on this car and the associated mileages of those services as well. Also on top of that, if we put the car into reverse, we have a full colour reversing camera. Working our way down, the volume for the stereo, we have our CD player, dual zone climate control, so you can adjust the passenger and driver temperature. You can increase and decrease the fan speed for both passenger and driver independently of one another. When you're happy with those settings, that button turns your air conditioning on. Same button to turn it off again. You can hit auto. The car will then take control of the fan speed and direction of the air to maintain the temperature that I've asked for as the driver. You can do the same for the passenger if you wish to. Press auto again to go back to whatever setting you had that on previously. Underneath that, we have some storage. We have USB input, 2 cup holders, a 12-volt charging socket just there, the gear lever for the fully automatic gearbox. You can turn off the traction control, you can turn off the parking sensors and change the driving setup of the car. We then have our electronic handbrake with auto hold function and the iDrive system, which we went through just a moment ago. The last thing I want to run through is the paperwork we hold for the car. So you can see the V5 registration document just there. The key you're looking at is the spare key for this car, so there are 2 keys in total. If this car, or any car that we sell, requires an MOT within the 6-month period at the point at which we sell it, we will also do that MOT for you as well. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car for yourself and have a test drive, or you'd like a live bespoke video walk around of the car, please feel free to give us a call here at Wimbledon Carriage Company. We'd love to hear from you soon.